Hi, and welcome to our weekly House Church Shepherd's Bible Study. The story for January 29th is about Samson. Samson's story is one of the most famous stories in the Bible. Samson was a judge who saved the Israelites from the enemy, Philistines. This week's Bible passage is from Judges chapter 13 through chapter 16. Our memory verse is from Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 18. Do what is right and good in the Lord's sight. God had chosen a man and worked through that man to save the Israelites. His name was Samson. God had a purpose for Samson even before he was born. An angel told his parents, God will give you a son and you must not cut his hair. They obeyed God. Samson grew up to be a mighty man and he protected his people for 20 years as a judge. Samson disobeyed God by doing many wrong things in God's sight. The wrong things were, first, Samson followed his own desire, pleasing only himself. Second, he wanted to marry a Philistine lady who worshipped a false god. Third, he ate the honey from the dead lion, which was a sinful act in God's eyes. And finally, Samson gave the secret away to Delilah as to where his great strength came from. When he was taking a nap, a Philistine man came and cut his long hair. Samson's strength was gone. God granted Samson one last wish. Samson was sorry. He prayed and asking God to give him strength just one more time. God answered his prayer. His hair grew back and he regained his strength. One day, the Philistines had a big party to worship their false god. They decided to have Samson in the building, all tied up to the pillars. Well, with all his strength, Samson pushed the pillars. The building collapsed, killing more Philistines than he ever had in his lifetime. He died with them. Samson had used his last strength to defeat the Philistines and to honor God. Please share the key points with the children in your house church. Sharing point. Think of time you have been disobedient. How did God work to restore you once you repented? Pray that you'll always do what is right and good in Lord's sight.